What's going on, guys? Gomer's here, and he's back for another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. We have some big stuff to talk about today. We have some boss reveals, which is going to be pretty cool. Also, some basically stat reveals, so we're going to go over that. But first, I have a question. So, my girlfriend and I were out getting some morning after breakfast, and we go to Subway. Okay, aware Subway's not exactly good. But hear me out. The people that go there, any sandwich shop for that matter, if you get no vegetables like somebody who was in front of us did, why don't you go to Walmart, man? Why don't you, like for real, why don't you go to the grocery store and get meat, cheese, and bread? What kind of heathen doesn't get vegetables on their sub? Frankly, I get nearly everything because there's just more food. What's the point of going there for 2 tiddlywinks of cheese, 2 schmeckles of roast beef? Not sure. Leave a like if you guys enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, we have, you're not supposed to see that yet, we have first the henchmen, the undesirables, which at this point, I get their free cards, which is cool, but come on, you could at least make them better and overall, I think. There is going to be another one, of course, the classic pack, which is going to have some cards which will be good, like the Future Stars and whatever the fuck else you need for Mookie. I forget, what is it? Not Finest, something like that. But anyway, these 3 cards, Joaquin Soria, Gio Gonzalez, and Dexter Fowler. So Mookie fodder, Mookie food, essentially. Oh, by the way, my dog is starting to eat dry food now. Thank you all for the tips. I appreciate that. So, yeah, 3 free cards right there. Then 6th inning program, boss number 1. Play center field. He's not Griffey. He's a milestone series. And we see this, and what do you know? It is Matt Kemp. Which I've seen hot takes over this one. Matt Kemp, if you guys don't know, should have won the MVP. Wisconsinites, shut up. You guys have a championship. Calm down. Ryan Braun's a piece of shit. Established, right? That shouldn't be, you know, a hot take. It shouldn't be like, whoa, Gomer, you feel confident saying that on the internet? How are you going to get a job saying Ryan Braun's a piece of shit? I feel comfortable saying that because it's known. Look it up in the dictionary. You'll see a nice picture of that pet head right in there as a synonym. But Matt Kemp, great swing. 5-tool player, and I made what Matt Kemp should look like based off, good lord, based off this, which is a sketch that we can see. Of course, these stats are above 125, and went back to his 2011 year, which this is from, his 30-30 season, and came up with this. So, Matt Kemp should be really good, from what I can tell. Good lord. There we go. Against lefty stats, should be great. He hit, I think, 341, and big ISO around 330, 116, 111 per is what I'm going to give him. Against righties, just over 100, nothing too crazy, but still really good. Vision, of course, doesn't really matter, and then his speed's going to get up over 90. The fielding should be starting out at high 80s, so easily get a cruise control into the 90s. Then good arm. Really, no knocks on this card. Righty with a good swing. Rare thing for me to say. Matt Kemp should be a really nice addition to the outfield. Again, you can say, oh my god, I already have too many outfielders. Okay, well, you know, they have to put out cards eventually. I'm sure you have a guy at every spot right now that you like. That's just kind of how it is. There's going to be a lot of different options, so test them out. If you like the swing, great. If not, well, too bad. Sell him or something. I don't know. So we have that going on for Matt Kemp. That is confirmed. And then we had this clue. 6th inning program, boss number 2, all-star 10+ times, MVP, spent his whole career with one team. And with this sketch, everybody was pretty certain. You see Shelfie right there. Thuneath, thinking high. I wish, man. I wish Jeter would come out to the game. That would be quite cool, but it is going to be George Brett, as you see this nice anime intro or whatever. Cool audio. Not sure why they showed the Yankees. Banger, huh? Was that a Jeter troll again? Who knows? Who knows at this point? But as far as George Brett goes, again, I made a sketch for him, and this is kind of what you could expect. He hit nearly 400 against righty, so that's max, obviously. Contact is essentially going to max, if not come out at 125 per. But you saw the power was just under the 100 mark for against righties, so I'm going to say like 96, then 83 against lefties. It really depends on if they give him shortstop. That would be really cool. This is from his MVP year in 1980. Did he play shortstop? No, but he had played 2 games in shortstop past like 6 years. I don't know, maybe would be cool if SDS decided to slide him that, but fielding's going to be all right. It's going to get to gold at least at third and first, and then otherwise speed's pretty mid. Lefty, great swing, ton of contact. It's going to be a pretty meta card and just not too much power. You know, maybe you're going to encounter some issues. A lot of times what I look for is that you know, power about 83. Sometimes, you know, perfects hitting that the other way. Let's say George Brett as a lefty, if you're going to see a outlier fastball on the outer half of the plate. Sometimes if you take that the other way, you don't have enough power to go oppo with it. So that's a bit of a concern, but otherwise, great contact. Should be a really good hitter. That contact's going to help you get more perfects. Going to help you strike out less. In the vision, you know how bailed out you can get this year if you're, I don't know, a couple kilometers away, a couple zip codes away from the ball with your outer cone of your PSA. You're still going to make contact. Hell, you might hit it over the fence. So who knows? Maybe that'll, you know, come to your aid as well. So that's going to be George Brett and Matt Kemp. 2 confirmed bosses, and then we look at this in terms of this sketch, because I think it's a goddamn lie. I think it's just not true. Does that look like George Brett? Maybe George Brett now if you went on a, I don't know, McGriddle Bender. Not sure. That's pretty clearly Babe Ruth, right? I don't know. That's odd to me. And then the picture right here. So again, remember the clue that we saw where his first 99, that would allude to Matt Kemp, I would imagine, since he's never gotten a 99 overall card before, because he's been so bad as of late. But 827, his first 99 overall, that's probably talking about Matt Kemp. So I would no longer think this has to be Pedro Martinez. It still could. It doesn't mean that it can't at this point. But that would be George Brett. That would be Matt Kemp, presumably, and then this is a right-handed pitcher, which is going to be, who knows? Good question. Not exactly sure. There's definitely options. Pedro would make sense, I do think, because, again, if you look at the calendar here, we're almost in September, for Christ's sakes. I got a pumpkin latte at Dunkin' today. We're in the end game at this point. So you can imagine some of those end game cards would begin to come out. Let me know what you guys think about this 6th inning program rollout. Again, probably a lot of people going to have mixed feelings. They were thinking, as well as I, we were going to get at least Babe and then probably Pedro Martinez as well. And then initially I was thinking maybe Hank Aaron. So Lord knows when those cards are going to come out. Hopefully before MLB The Show 22, huh? Leave a like if you guys enjoy. As always, this program comes out tomorrow. Might have a video coming out tomorrow. If not, I'm going to have fun laughing once the roster update hits. Free 2 million stubs coming in the way of Robbie Ray. Y'all have a good one.